Number 10, Days Gone. You play as former outlaw biker Deacon St. John, a drifter, a bounty hunter, a wandering vestige of humanity. After the world was devastated by a global pandemic, St. John travels the safe wilderness encampments set up by mankind's last survivors and takes his chances on the broken roads. Set against the scarred, volcanic backdrop of the Pacific Northwest, Days Gone allows you to explore a world ravaged by degenerate human monsters known only as Freakers. Fight your way across the desolate landscape in search of supply, resources, and above all else, a reason to go on. Hopefully not just another zombie game, Days Gone is scheduled for release sometime in 2017 on PS4. At least it doesn't have Z in the title. Number 9, Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda is an upcoming action role-playing third-person shooter video game developed by BioWare and published by Electronic Arts. A successor to 2012's Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect Andromeda is the first game to bring the series to an open-world environment. The game takes place 600 years after the events of the first 3 Mass Effect games in the Andromeda Galaxy. The main characters are a brother and sister, both embarking on the journey to the Andromeda Galaxy. The player chooses which of the two to play, but the other sibling continues to be an important part of the plot and a significant NPC. They're the children of Alec Ryder, an N7 Special Forces soldier, and are designated as Pathfinders, operatives tasked with discovering new planets for the human species to colonize. They explore an open-world galaxy aboard the starship Tempest. Scheduled for release on the 21st of March 2017 for PS4, Xbox One and PC, BioWare fans will be drooling to get their hands on this one. Number 8, The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 is an upcoming action-adventure survival horror video game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. The first trailer revealed the return of Ellie and Joel, whose story takes place 5 years after the first game. Players will assume control of Ellie, or so we expect. Not a whole lot is known about The Last of Us Part 2, but we do know that Neil Druckmann will reprise his role as lead writer of The Last of Us Part 2, and has confirmed that hate will play a key role in the new game. It's an interesting shift from the dynamic of the first installment, centered around the feelings Joel develops for Ellie throughout the game. With the release date still to be scheduled for the PS4, I'm sure everyone is waiting with bated breath for a 2017 release date.
What are you doing, kiddo? You really gonna go through with this?
I'm gonna find. And I'm gonna kill. Every last one of them.
Number 7, God of War. God of War is an upcoming third-person action-adventure video game in development by Santa Monica Studio and to be released by Sony Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 4. It will be the 8th installment in the God of War series and the sequel to 2010's God of War 3. The game moves to the world of Norse mythology, a bit of a shift from the previous games, which are all based on Greek mythology. Series protagonist Kratos will return as the main character, and he now has a son named Atreus. Kratos acts as a mentor and protector to his son, and has to master the rage that has driven him for many years. Again, there's no solid PlayStation release date for God of War, but we hope to see it grace our screens sometime in 2017. What a glorious beard. Number 6, Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is an upcoming action role-playing video game developed by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment exclusively for the PlayStation 4. The plot revolves around Aloy, a hunter and archer who lives in a world overrun by robots. The character makes use of ranged, melee weapons and stealth tactics to combat the mechanized creatures whose remains can also be looted for resources. The game features an open world environment for Aloy to explore, divided into tribes that hold side quests to accomplish while the main story guides her through the whole world. The boys from D1 DLC got their hands on a short demo at PAX 2016 and were quite impressed by the style of the game. Time will only tell if it's just another sandpit game though. A new interesting IP, Horizon Zero Dawn, will be released exclusively to PS4 on the 28th of February 2017.
You can see the corruption coming off them. It's
What is it?
the end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Number 5, Icebox. Created by local indie developer Carmen Fantarella from Games of Eden, Icebox is a speedrunning 3D platformer with an FPS twist. Embark on a quest to destroy the central AI as you run and gun your way through its labyrinth. Dominate the Sentinels using Glitch, a slow motion mechanic, and jet boosts, and compete for top spot on the global leaderboards. Don't let the indie status of this game fool you. We've had the chance to play an early build of Icebox and we can categorically say it's super addictive and a lot of fun. As yet unscheduled for release, we're really hoping for Icebox to drop on Steam in 2017, and you can be sure we'll be ready and waiting.
Okay, one more. One more go.
Last one?
Yeah, go, man. One more go.
One more. Last one.
92%! One more.
Mate, that was...
Number 4. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands is for the first time heading to a massive open world scenario. With this open world shooter, you will be able to play a solo or up to 4-player co-op game. With the enemies hidden in rough terrain and mountain ranges, this is going to force the Ghost Recons to make critical and moral decisions to complete their tasks. Wildlands has a release date of March the 7th and will be available on PC, PS4 and Xbox One.
So we can hit him where it hurts. We are judges, deciding who will live and who will die. We are ghosts, and we do not exist.
Number 3. Retrovision. I had my first taste of this game at AvCon in 2016 and I was instantly drawn to it for its visual display, and once I placed the headphones on, the beats had me. With graphics that are inspired by Tron, this game will send you speeding down a procedurally generated track to an absolutely brilliant soundtrack, having to use the triggers on your controller to slide left and to slide right, to dodge the ever-changing track, and to also pick up items along the way. There's a slow mode, there's a fast mode. It's just awesome. I found this game one that I was continuously going back to throughout the day to make sure that I held the highest score, and I'm pretty sure I still hold it. Watch out for this game on a PlayStation near you.
Number 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. If Rockstar announced paint drying the game, it would probably make this list, so there was no way that Red Dead Redemption 2 wasn't going to. Red Dead was a remarkable game, and even being from Rockstar somehow still managed to surprise us with just how good it was. Now, 7 long years later, a sequel is on our doorstep, and the hype is real. Honestly, we don't know all that much about what Red Dead 2 has for us, but what we do know is this. Between Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2, we had GTA 5, the fourth best-selling game of all time, with an incredibly well-supported and engaging online component and some of the most remarkable free content and updates ever seen in gaming. No one was truly prepared for just how good that would be and how far it would evolve. What that means for Red Dead and the Wild West remains to be seen, but we cannot wait to find out. Number 1. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is an indie 2D action-adventure game currently being developed by Team Cherry from Adelaide, South Australia. This is a stunningly beautiful game. The characters, backgrounds and animations are just gorgeous to behold. The art style and soundtrack combine perfectly to create an eerie, almost forlorn world for the player to explore, and explore it you will. With tight gameplay mechanics, secrets galore to discover and genuinely challenging encounters, Hollow Knight is shaping to be a truly remarkable game. We got to play an early section last year and we were completely mesmerised. Dropping sometime in 2017, this is already our frontrunner for Indie Game of the Year. We cannot wait.